Alright guys, we're gonna unbox this chicken coop. This chicken coop, I was able to get it for a really good price because it was damaged. It was actually one that was shipped. It was ordered online and it arrived to the customer busted up. So they sent it back. So I got it for really cheap. So I'm gonna see what we got, what we're dealing with. So this actually looks like it's in really good shape. Here we go. So this is broken, but that's fine. This is just a 1x2 is all that is. I'll be able to just replace this piece, and I can actually, and this right here too. So that's an easy fix. Corner to the roof broken, no big deal. Here's the other roof. So that's the corner of the roof on both sides broken. This is like the least of my worries. So this is it. Everything looks good. I literally only have two pieces that are broken that actually are important, and they're 1x2s. But everything else is good. The roof, that can be fixed really simply. So I think I came out ahead on this deal. All right, thanks. Now we're gonna start working on putting it together today, and I'll hopefully we'll have it finished where I can show you guys what it looks like. All right, thanks. All right, so here's the chicken coop all put together. Like I said, this one was had been shipped. I bought this at a discounted rate just because it was damaged, and so I went through, as you guys saw in the previous video, how I had fixed it, and I'll show you more or less how it looks now. So here's the corner that was actually damaged right there, and then the roof, this is where the roof, because it was on the same corner, you can see right there, this section here was split, and I believe it was on this other side too, right here. This corner had blown up, so I basically just pulled them down with some extra exterior screws to pull it down on both sides, and then the trim, and also this piece here had been damaged on the bottom, but you can't see it. But what I did is I actually used different screws for it just to make sure that it's on there strong. But everything came together really good, and as you can see, the inhabitants are in there, and it's not a bad little deal. I also, you see this strap. It was a pretty strong strap. I wrapped it all the way around on this side, and then on this side to help it give it the added strength, as far as just so that way it just holds it together really nicely. You know, this chicken coop is pretty cool little design. However, the only one thing that and this is the reason why I added all this extra support, is that it's all made out of 1x2s. Now 1x2s aren't that strong, so there was a few things that I did to it to make sure that's reinforced. And then the next thing we did was took some extra wire, and we ran it all the way around, and we dug it down into the ground to protect it from anything to dig up under there. But What I'm planning on doing actually, because I don't know if you noticed, there's 8 chicks in there. There's 8 in there. So once they get a little bit bigger, this is actually going to be a little too small for them. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to buy another one that's completely done, and then we're going to kind of attach it. But I'm also going to build an extension on this side out. So, and then we're going to open. Then I'm going to take this whole section here, this right here, this section. I'm going to cut it open so that way they can come through out into another extended section just to give them more room. And then we're going to take the other one that we buy, we're going to flip it, and we're going to add it on this side. So it's got a long piece, and we're going to just expanding this all out just so that way they have plenty of room to get around, and it's a lot more, how would you say, comfortable for them. And then of course I ended up building a little small pool right now for the ducks. This was just something I threw together real quick with a tarp. The ducks, we tried this out yesterday for them, and they obviously were loving it. There's a few, again, this is something I just threw together real quick. There's a few modifications I'm going to be making to it, like one, putting a better liner. This is a tarp, so it's got like it's not really completely sealed 100%. So we're going to probably get another liner, an actual liner, put it in there on top of that, and then I'm going to be boxing it all in, kind of making it really nice. I'm just going to basically turn this whole section back here into a nice coop area for the ducks. And then also on the front, what we're going to do is on this side, I think we're going to build like an extension for a planter, so that way Heather can have her planters out on this side over here, so that way we can just kind of utilize all this properly. And then I'm just going to basically start throwing gravel all around this whole area just to kind of make it really look nice. But you know, this is it. It's not a bad little deal, and pretty fun to put together, and I know the girls are happy with it. So I'll keep updating this as we make any modifications and stuff.